Good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny Saturday. A very sunny Saturday. I'm only here because I can't resist the temptation. It is incredibly tempting always. I can never miss a show as well. Hello Mila, Ellie, Knock Knock. How's it going? Yeah, it's so hot today. I am literally melting. I think I'm going to fully melt. Hello Zeusless, Nalgis Power, Bertots, E.G. Vickers. Again, yeah. How's it going? Thank God I have air conditioning. I do not, but I do have air, luckily. So I can breathe. Just warm, stale air. That's all I can breathe, though. I got a portable AC. How does that even work? Pre-show barbecue. That makes sense. That works. Hello Ion, Cyberguys. Hello Kez. Welcome to the MOAR stream. Yeah, it is so hot. My heart rate was 194 earlier. That's like exercise heart rate, I think. Yeah, I think that's mine. This is pretty crazy. Yeah, what's the temperature today? It's like 30 degrees, is it, in London? I'm at celebrating Tim's birthday with a barbecue. Thank you, yes. It is actually my birthday in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. How do you feel about turning 15 today? Have a VIP hit and miss distinctly. Yes, I should do, shouldn't I? That's all I have for E. And we do have an extra VIP hit show next week because I blame bad Wi-Fi for things breaking. I do want to move to a country maybe where it's like cold all the time, just because I feel like maybe my body would be better acclimatized for it. I just feel wet all the time now with like the heat and like sweat, and then like you have a shower and you get out of the shower and you're wet again, and then you heat up again. I just feel like I'm in a constant state of moist, and I want to be dry. Called Iceland. Iceland probably is colder. I've actually been looking at Iceland. I think that'd be nice. I love the cold. I was in an ice bath. Ice baths are good. Yes, we do have another show next week. I've gone to Brazil. I hear Brazil is not cold. Well, Brazil's very big, isn't it? So there probably are parts of Brazil that are cold, I would say. Uranus is cold too. I would definitely come to Uranus. Yeah, it looks warm out. It's like the worst time for the temperature here because about like between 4 and 6 p.m., which is like the next 3 hours, the sun shines directly through my windows into my flat, increasing the temperature of the whole flat significantly, which burns me too much, melts me. If anyone is interested, the new season of Top Boy came out today. The last season, I think it came out yesterday actually. So watch Top Boy if you haven't. Based in East London, of course, which is good. Yeah, that should be good. The terrorist that was escaped was found and arrested. That's mental. He had an escaped guy around the UK, which is good. He called the Top Cat. Yeah, I mean, they're always looking for food. So, very similar to Top Cat, I would say. Right. There we go. 1 minute to go, and we'll kick off. It's 31 degrees here, Celsius. What's that Fahrenheit? 31 Celsius in Fahrenheit. It is 87. Too hot. 87 in London is like 100 in the US, probably. Top Boy going to Uranus. That's true. Is there any questions where I can give fun facts? There may be some. We have 6 questions today, which should be good. 32, 33, yeah, it is too warm. I'm actually going to go outside and touch some grass after this show, I think, because I've been indoors all day writing work things, and now hosting. I'm actually sweating. I'm actually like wet sweating, which is bad. Expect a fun fact. I'll look out for it. 87 in DC today. Yeah, it's too hot. Too hot. It's meant to be September. It should be much less. Well, it is now. Oh, I'm really, really hot. Like, actually hot. It's now 3:05. Good afternoon. My name is Tim. This is MOAR Trivia, our daily trivia show every day at 3 p.m. London, England time. But it may be a different time where you are. It's a very easy quiz. There's 6 questions. The quicker you answer, the more points you get. And the prizes are on my new little graphic here because I need to get the video set up. First 3 prizes are £10. If you get over 35,000 points, you get a £25 split. And we're doing a spot prize of £2.50 today. And that's it. That's it for today. But that is our nice, fun prize structure. Hopefully, you'll win a tenner. You can go and buy some ice cream or other things that cost £10. It's a good amount. It's a good amount. It's a meal. It's a meal. Almost a meal. Right. First question of the day. You can probably buy 7-bit hits, so that's true. Soleros. I do have Soleros in my... You know, Soleros only 95 calories, right? It's like nothing. You can eat Soleros and not gain weight all day. Right. We're talking about doubles. So this, Fred and the other one, they met at the audition, and they looked completely different. They looked similar, but they didn't know each other before. And then when they went to the audition, they're like, "Oh, you look so similar. You guys would be perfect for this role." George, that's it. Fred and George, I think it is. My Harry Potter knowledge is not showing. But my question is, which German word usually refers to one of these? Would it be a doppelganger, a frankfurter, or a hamburger? All very delicious to eat. 100% very delicious to eat, I would say. Fred and the other one is now what they're called. That is true. A frankfurter. A frankfurter is the incorrect answer. It is a doppelganger, which 74 of you got right. 69 went for hamburger. Wow. That's a very good spot there, guys. Well, not great. That was a lot of hamburger. Maybe a bot-proof question there, I think, if we're pulling in 69 people getting for hamburger. That is mental. Right, well, no hamburgers left, but a second question coming through. I didn't see the picture in time. You didn't see the picture in time? That's like, you must have been, have a lot of latency there. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. That's like a while. Anyway, next question is involving another picture, because I like my pictures. Is it this picture? Yes, this picture here. You can't really tell. There's a lot of people in this picture. It is, in fact, the album for the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper, which is a very, very good album. But my question is, who does not appear on this famous album cover? Is it Fred Astaire, Elvis Presley, or Lawrence of Arabia? Crawdad, who wasn't in this? There we go. A lot of people in there. But the person missing was, in fact, Hamburger. No, it wasn't Hamburger. It was Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley was the one who's not there, which 68 of you got right. 66 for Lawrence of Arabia and 24 for Fred Astaire. It's true, Elvis isn't there. Go through. You can look. You can see. Right. 2 questions in. Toughies. But still not hamburger is the correct answer. Right. Question number 3. Then we'll look at the leaderboards after 3, I think. It's all about my favorite thing. I like, you use these all the time. It is stamps. This is a stamp. You use stamps in England to post letters, and I imagine other countries have stamps as well. Probably. Stamps are like a global thing, I'm pretty sure. But my question is, which monarch's head is featured on the world's first stamp? Which monarch's head featured on the... But you get the question. You get what I'm asking. Is it Queen Elizabeth I, Henry VIII, or Queen Victoria? Who was on the first stamp? Which person's head? I don't have a stamp named after mine, but it was, in fact, you talking who's correct. It was Queen Victoria was, in fact, the first stamped head, which 92 of you got right. 28 for King Henry and 33 for Queen Elizabeth. Well done to all people who got that correct. Now, let's look at our leaderboards. Which royal head appeared first? That's probably what I was meant to say. Ooh. Let's look at the leaderboards. Wait for them to pop up. Zeusless, of course, in first place. Followed by Now Cut That Out, Snot, Lissa MTB, Fed Up, Kez, Mr. S12, You Talking to Me, Andy H, and Ellie in the top 10 positions. But we have 3 more questions to go. Right. Let's go for question number 4. It's a different one. Ellie's beating me. Not good. You do not want to be beaten. We're talking about this man. Does anyone know who that is? It is not James Cameron. James Cameron, it's not. It was the Penny Black. You are correct, Ellie, in the 1840s. This is not James Cameron. It is, in fact, Ridley Scott, the man behind Gladiator. It's the man behind Gladiator, Ridley Scott. We all love Ridley because he created some of the greatest film franchises. But my question is, which sci-fi horror burst onto the screens? Which sci-fi horror by this director burst onto the screens before the 1980s? Was it Alien, Blade Runner, or Jaws? What was before the 80s? Not during the 80s or after the 80s, but before the 80s. Now, Jaws was not directed by Ridley Scott. It was directed by Steven Spielberg. Blade Runner was 82, but Alien was released in 79, thus being before the 80s, which 102 of you got right. Well done. 20 for Blade Runner and 23 for Jaws. Well done to everyone getting that right. Right. Question number 5. We're talking about this statue, which I have actually been to. I have been here. It is, of course, Christ the Redeemer in Brazil. I've been here, and I pose below it. And you've got to do that when you pose. You put your arms out, and then you take a picture, because that is what you do, exactly. But my question is, about this statue, is which body of water does it overlook? Is it the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, or the Atlantic Ocean? Big hug. It is a big hug, isn't it? Jesus just wants to hug everyone. It's a very Jesus thing to want to do, I think. Well, it actually overlooks the Atlantic Ocean, the statue. 63 of you got right. Well done. 42 for Indian and 38 for Pacific. No question. That is not good. Let's look at the leaderboards and see how we're doing. I need a big hug. Just go to Brazil. Zeusless, still in first, followed by Kez, Andy H, Swizzler, Mila, Charlie, Bev, Nurisushi, Sab, and Flash. Zeusless, Kez, and Andy H all about taking for £10 prizes, but we've got another 3. A lot of people in there, so this is going to come down to this last question for the £10. And it is, of course, a question about a topic we all love. It is films. Films, again, 2 film questions, 1 quiz. Hard life. But it is, we're talking about a film with these characters in. Who are they? Where are they from? I don't know. Or do I know? I do, in fact, know. But my question about that is which... name the Bond film. Very easy. Is it A View to Kill, Octopussy, or The Living Daylights? Which film? We got Christopher Walken there. And Grace Jones, I think it is, as well. Well, let's have a look. It is, in fact, A View to Kill. A View to Kill is the Bond film, which 63 of you got right. Well done. 40 for Octopussy and 25 for The Living Daylights. Well done. And let's look at our leaderboards. How have we done? Has Zeusless retained his lead Zeusing for 10 whole pounds. He has. Zeus is in first, followed closely by Kez and closely by Swizzler. Well done. And also, well done too. Ooh, not that many today. To the 43 people also getting over the required number for a prize. Well done all. I'm gonna send out a winners pop-up today, guys. So if you haven't verified your email, because we have to pay everyone on Monday, please do that and you'll get it through. Well done to everyone playing. Oh, of course, yeah, we have the spot prize, which I hadn't forgotten. I was just tricking you to make you think I'd forgotten, but actually, I remember it very well. Well done to everyone who won. And that's it. Yeah, 43 winners today. Well done, guys. Right, send prizes. Here you go. You just had your winners pop up. It would be easy to throw before the question. I'll have a check with the buffering thing, because I think there's something weird with the buffering going on. Right, but let's look and finally do the random spot prize. But before we do it, let me see if I can. Have I got it set up here? I do, yeah. But let me get it up. Here it is. Let me just open this. Open with... Well, okay, well, I think the number of the RNG random number is actually higher than the amount of people in here. So if it does go higher than 169, I will have to spin it again. But I do have a process to be able to like change the number, but unfortunately I can't do it right now. So let's see who the random prize winner is today. It is, of course, 181. I think that is too high, of course. Yeah, it is too high. Right. Rubbish number generator. Spin again. 39. 39, which is the very lucky Liz 27. Sorry, Lee 27. Well done to Lee 27 for being 39th and winning the spot prize for today of £2.50. Right, thank you all for playing. Hopefully you enjoyed and it was fun. I'm now going to go and melt in the sun and try not to burn. I'll be back tomorrow at 3 PM again for another show. Are there more shows scheduled in, people? I think there's maybe Silly Sunday tomorrow. You've got a Hot Tub, Ellie. I'm jealous. Oh yeah, we've got Knock Knocks, Everything About London quiz at 6 o'clock. That'll be a good one. And yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow. Goodbye all. Thank you for playing. Yeah, check out Knock Knock's show. That's fun. Oh yeah, and Jeff Keys. I was on Jeff Keys' podcast the other day. And it's now up. Maybe I'll do a live stream and watch it again, because that was the last one. I'll schedule that in at some point later this weekend. Thank you for playing. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow at 3. Goodbye all. And maybe before. And Knock Knock Junior for the London quiz. That's more of a reason to go there, 100%. Thanks guys. Goodbye.